Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry, 24/7 shopping available. 160920 is the code. Show her some love, like she showed us. K&A Custom Crafts on Facebook.
All right, hello to another edition of C2C Rankem, brought to you by Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. I am the host, Big B, and I'm going to apologize early. It sounds like me and Tim are backstage. One of us, or both of us, might be having a little technical issues, so just bear with us. We love the internet. Can't live without it, I guess. So, speaking of that, Tim Hendricks, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Excited. We're back to doing one of those categories that we love to do.
Yep. And under your name there, you got Black by Ryback, the former wrestler. Good for you. I heard you said that was on your bucket list, and well done. So, so we're doing a great list today. One of our favorites, weird laws in states. So, got 6 states that we're going to do some weird laws in, and some of these, why? I mean, we'll just say it right now, why? So, the first state we'll start with, and Tim will kick it off, is Alabama. So you're number 5 weird law in Alabama. And how many we're going to get, I don't know. These are always hard to predict. If we're on the same website, I'd say we got 3 right.
3? It's Alabama. Alabama's one of those states that could have crazy laws, and I don't think
exactly. You're right.
And I don't think they disappointed.
No.
My number 5 should have been common sense, but to make it illegal makes it even more dumb that you actually had to have a law. I personally have never done this in my entire life, and back when we were kids, I probably should have at least tried it once, but never have. And I like to drive. I really honestly do. I seem to do it a lot more now when I got older than I did when I was younger. And I'm not a person who likes to be blindfolded, period, let alone driving.
Oh my God.
I'm not. It's not the fact is that I'm claustrophobic. I just don't like something covering my eyes.
Yeah.
And my number 5 is it's illegal to drive blindfolded in Alabama.
All in Alabama. Anywhere else, go ahead and do it. But
go ahead.
Yeah, that one. I don't know.
That should be common sense.
That should be. Mine is geared towards the ladies, but again, the way the world is now, it's open to everybody, I guess. No sharp pumps in public. So you can't wear your high heels in public, I guess. Yeah, something about, I was reading something women, I'm guessing back in the day, walked on some cement or hot, I don't know, it fell. I don't know, or got stuck. I don't know. Kind of shook my head too. So you're number 4.
My number 4. You and I are wrestling fans. Matter of fact,
yep.
As we can see that you pointed out earlier that I was blocked by Ryback.
Yep.
Back in the day, it used to be this huge thing that back in New Orleans and vaudeville and all that other stuff, it was always like this show that you could always wrestle a bear. If you could wrestle a bear, as a matter of fact, I think there was a Will Ferrell movie where they were an ABA team, and they actually put that at half court during halftime that there was going to be a bear wrestling.
Yeah, it was Summer Pro.
Yeah,
semi-pro. Yep.
Right. And they were going to have that. Well, in Alabama, that is a Class B felony. Why would you? Okay, I don't understand that. Wrestle. I don't care. Wrestle the bear. I'm not going to.
As you see, we got Russell Bear, I guess. I mean, but we got some of Tim's fellow fans jumping on here. So, Tim, you talking about wrestling fans, but you like ice cream. I like ice cream. Where do you typically hold your ice cream? In your hand, right? Ice cream cone in your hand.
Yeah.
Well, do not put it in your back pocket because horses tend to steal ice cream cones. So it is illegal to have ice cream cones in your pockets.
I'd be worried about having the ice cream cone in my back pocket, leaving a bear wrestling match.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I guess Alabama has a problem with horse being thefts of ice cream, so don't do it. So, all right, Tim, you're number 3.
Okay. You can only legitimately go down one way down the street, right?
Yeah.
If you have a one-way street, you're supposed to go.
Yep.
If you're supposed to go that way, you don't go that way.
Yeah.
If you have a lantern on your vehicle, this is legal. Now I'm going to tell you this. This is legal.
If you have a lantern?
If you have a lantern on the front of your vehicle, a lantern, like your camping lantern. If you have it on the front of your vehicle and your car is facing that way and you want to go that way, you can. You can go the wrong way. You can go the wrong way down the right, a one-way street, as long as you have a lantern on the front of your car.
All in Alabama. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Ryan. How you guys doing today? So we're at number 3. So
we are at morning number 3.
I don't know why they had to make this a law. I don't know why. And for kids, I know this was like national pastime to them, was picking their nose. But it is illegal to flick your boogers into the wind.
Why would you throw them into the wind?
I don't know, but it's illegal.
Wouldn't it be better just to throw them with the wind so they just go away from you?
I would assume so, but
that's like getting shot with friendly fire.
Yep. I don't know why they have to make it a rule, but all right. You're number 2.
All right. Everything I've ever heard about Alabama was the fact is that it's a very religious state. They have Baptists. They're very, 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 very religious. I had no understanding why this law had to be made, and then I realized it's Alabama, so anything can be illegal at this point.
Yep.
But I never realized it was illegal to impersonate a priest in Alabama. I'm not dressing up like I'm not dressing up like
one. I didn't see that one. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Number 2 for me, it is illegal to spray silly string around.
Okay. Which now that's completely strange. Now think about this. You have 2 of the biggest.
Was Aunt Teresa said Jonathan's dad's from Alabama? Okay,
that's my cousin, not my aunt.
Oh, cousin. I'm sorry, cousin.
Yeah. So they can trick their kinfolk. Oh, for what? The impersonating the priest or the?
Yeah, who knows?
So,
yeah. All right, you're number 1.
My number 1. All right. Honestly, when I saw this one, I was you've got to be joking me. I don't know. I didn't realize there was that many trains in Alabama.
Okay.
And they take their trains and their tracks in Alabama pretty seriously, I guess. You cannot put salt on a railroad track because I don't know why, But that's not the key thing. This is the scary part. It can be punishable by death. Yep, that silence says it all.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is one is like, one. How do people come up with this? Be like, oh, we're going to throw salt on the train, and then somebody's like, oh, that's going to be against the law. Let's.
No, it's on the track. It's on
Oh
the
yeah,
track.
on the track. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. Here's one that'll upset me if I ever go to Alabama and want to eat something. No peanut sales during sundown on Wednesdays.
No peanut sales?
No peanut sales on Sunday or on during sundown on Wednesdays.
Why?
I don't know.
What's the big deal? I don't make it. I don't. Is that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm thinking about this. In Alabama, they don't play college baseball. Isn't on Wednesday.
Yeah.
There's no college football on Wednesdays. College basketball doesn't happen on Wednesdays.
Well, even if you, college basketball. Even if you go to a basketball, peanuts. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right. So let's go to state number 2. So we're gonna go a little north. Wednesday is church night. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
That
is Alabama.
Yeah. So I'll start with Illinois. We didn't snipe each other, so we had 0 that time.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, but these ones, the weird law was, something sticks out. I did see the priest one, imitating the priest, so I almost put that on there. So, but Illinois will go, and we could have two of the same. I think.
I'm gonna go with that.
So my first one here for number 5 is we all ride bikes, or when we're a kid ride bikes, we try to do some tricks or ride no-handed. But
That's
in
right.
Illinois, it's illegal.
Ryan did that. Ryan did a lot of that.
Yeah. Well, it's illegal to fancy bike ride, so no hands off the handlebars. Yeah. Yep, you cannot ride bike with no hands.
Well, that sucks. I like the ride no-handed.
All right, you're number 5.
All right. I love these ones where you have to, in these specific towns, and it's kind of like my way of saying, hey, never go to this town.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Have you ever heard of a town called Kenilworth?
No.
Okay, that means you don't have this one. Because if you said
yes, I just didn't put the town next to it.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I live in an area where I can hear roosters. I can hear chickens and roosters, right? And they're not illegal in my little hamlet of Otsio, and that's cool. But I'm trying to figure out who is actually trying to enforce this law. In Kenilworth, a rooster must stand back 300 feet from a residence if it wants to crow. Who's actually going to enforce that law? And who's going to tell the rooster that he's in trouble?
But the thing is it's going to be some. I'm going to use the word Karen. That's going to call the cops and be like, that rooster's not 300 yards away from me. That's what it's going to be.
Of course. It's like, how?
Yeah.
Why? And I guarantee you that a rooster will not know 300 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
And is it from? And the weird thing is, it's going to be from its residence or from a residence. From any residence.
Yeah, I don't know. Number 4 kind of made me laugh too for me, because in Illinois it is illegal for movie titles to mislead their viewers.
That happens a lot. Oh, they must have lost their ever-loving mind when Back to the Future was on.
Yeah. Especially the second one, when it wasn't Back to the Future,
Deep Impact. Exactly.
Yeah.
Armageddon.
Number 4 for you.
Number 4. Have you ever heard of a city called Chicago?
Oh, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere, And I know. Teresa's dad has taken me fishing, and I've gone fishing with my brother. I believe I've actually done this, but not in Chicago. I wish I could have done it in Florida when we went deep sea went fishing in the Gulf of Mexico, but I think I've done this in Wisconsin. I know I've done it in Michigan. In Chicago, it is illegal to fish in your pajamas.
Oh my God.
I want to be comfortable when I go fishing, and if I want to fish in my pajamas, I'm going to fish in my pajamas.
What if you wear pajamas every day of the week? I mean, every time. What if that's your thing?
But like a Victoria's Secrets model?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't.
if you want to wear pajamas as your everyday clothing, why not? But I guess don't do it in Illinois because you can't go fishing then.
No, just Chicago. Just Chicago.
Or Chicago. Oh, just Chicago. Oh,
just Chicago.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We've had this one before. That matter of fact, I think it was in Wisconsin that we kind of had this little topic come up. But this is so in Mount Plusky, girls cannot throw snowballs. Only girls. Boys can do it. Girls can't.
Yeah, it is fishing with your pajamas is a. I know pajamas is a. Now it's different if you're fishing with your pajamas. So girls can't throw. Why can't?
Why they cannot throw snowballs? I don't know. Boys can, but girls can't.
That's sexist.
Yeah.
I think we need to have a conversation with that Mount Plepsky place and have a.
All right, number 3 for you.
All right, have you ever heard of a town called Eureka?
No, I heard a vacuum called Eureka.
Yeah, I have too, and I think there was a TV show called Eureka too.
Yeah, maybe.
I think matter of fact, we've had this for another city. I think it might have been Iowa.
Okay.
And I and you, and if I'm guessing Ryan hasn't shaved this week or today or yesterday, he's part of this too. It is illegal for a mustached man to kiss a woman.
Yeah, we've had that one too. Matter of fact, I think it was when we did countries. Wasn't it illegal in Italy?
No, it's illegal to kiss in a car.
Oh, kiss in the car. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, so we've had that mustache one before that. Yeah. So they must have either a lot of single guys with mustaches or a lot of guys not having mustaches on.
I don't know. Or they're breaking a lot of laws. One of the two.
Yeah, exactly. Here's one that cracked me up. Number 2 for me. It is illegal to make faces at a dog.
Why? Is it going to hurt the dog's feelings?
I don't know.
Why? What? Why?
I don't know. If anybody in Illinois has done that, please let us know what happens.
I don't know. We should ask my Uncle Gary. My Uncle Gary I don't know. I've never.
I don't know. Number 2 for you.
All right, this should be common sense, but they had to make this a law. I don't get this. I really don't get this. I as you can tell, I'm a big guy. So what do? I like to eat.
Yep.
And maybe not exercise. That's cool. And I like to eat in a building. Sometimes I'm not a big. I like picnics, but I like buildings because I don't want bugs in my food.
Yep.
But in Illinois, it is illegal to eat in a burning building. Why? Why? Who? Why? That should have been common sense number 1.
Could you see trying to get somebody out of there? Hey, the roof's on fire. Yeah, but I mean,
I got lunch.
I'm finishing my food here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know.
All right, number 1 for me.
No s'mores.
It is illegal to stand on a sidewalk if your intent is to block people from using it.
I can get that one. I can
I
understand.
get it, but again, why do we need to make it a law?
Why do we need to make something like that a law? It's and the funny, I don't get it. I just some
No
people
s'mores.
just if you're eating s'mores off a burning building, but you're outside the building. If you're having s'mores, you're not inside the
But you
building.
could be inside having s'mores.
Yeah, it's not recommended. I don't know if I'd be drinking alcohol and having s'mores at the same time inside a building because. Yeah.
All right, you're number one.
So, for the longest time, I used to like a cigar. Cigars are good to me.
Yeah.
Once in a blue moon, and I was liking cigars before Arnold Schwarzenegger decided I thought it was cool and put them in his movies, and that was cool. I like cigars once in 6 months, so I don't decide to smoke 40 packs of cigarettes in one day. But have you ever seen a dog or a pet have a cigar?
No.
And this is the thing that makes me confused because it's illegal in Illinois to give a pet a cigar. Are you lighting it? Are you lighting it for him? Say it's a dog. Say it's a German Shepherd. I don't know why he went from Arnold Schwarzenegger to a German Shepherd, but that kind of fits. Do you see Arnold Schwarzenegger lighting up a cigar for his dog after he's had a meal so he can calm down and relax? Why?
Again, who's going to regulate that one? I mean, again, just
I don't get it.
Yeah. All right. So again, we're 0 for 2.
We're getting good at offers.
Yeah, we're getting good. So let's move over a little. I guess it would be east of Illinois. We'll go up to Maine. So
that's really east.
Yeah. So Tim, we'll let you start with Maine, number 5.
Cool. Do you know anybody? I'm going to ask this question. Do you know anybody right now that has their Christmas lights up? Do you put Christmas lights up?
I put them up, yeah, but we take them down like a couple days after Christmas.
Oh, you're good. Then you're that's good because most people don't. It depends. Yep. Most people don't. What is the latest you've ever seen anybody keep their Christmas lights up for?
Mid-January.
So roughly around January 14th, let's say. Let's just throw a number out there.
Yep.
I don't know. Maine gave me a number. I might as well use it. You can be fined if your Christmas lights are still up past January 14th. You know what? That's a law I can get behind.
Well, yeah, I could too. I mean, yeah. What can you put them up then?
It doesn't say. You can put them up. I'm guessing somewhere closer to Halloween.
So it's one of those where, okay, I'll take them down on the 14th, but I'll put them back up on maybe the 16th, so they're down a day. I don't know.
Well, because they're still up. And you're gonna have to carry them, but you put them up. But no, I took them down and then.
But I took them down for the 15th. I just put them back up to get ready for Christmas. So
I
don't know. So in Freeport, it is illegal to sell mercury thermometers.
I think that's pretty wise, actually.
Oh, I do too. But
Mercury's not a good thing.
Yeah.
I thought they did out of them. Yeah, you tell your neighbors that they need to take them down. Tell them I said.
Tell them good thing they don't live in Maine. All right. Yeah, I know. This is like, do they still make mercury meters?
I didn't.
Well, you got some collectors probably. All right, number 4 for you.
Number 4. We're in Maine, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just about anything can be made a pet. I'm starting to realize that as long as you can keep it, you can have it.
Yep.
But I've never seen an armadillo in Maine, so this has got to be really difficult. But it's illegal in Maine to have an armadillo as a pet. Now I want one.
And move to Maine, right?
I'm not in Maine, but
you can move to Maine.
I don't want to.
Armadillos, huh? Those are the
ones that make
they have a
themselves.
shell on them, right?
Yeah, they're like tanks.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, number 4 for me. If you're in the airport in Maine, don't gamble because it's illegal.
Just in the airport?
Yep, at the airport.
Wait.
Don't gamble at the airport.
I got a question. This is going to be a good question. So technically, if you're getting on an airplane, aren't you gambling with your life the moment you step on an airplane?
Yeah, I guess.
So that technically an airport is illegal.
Yep. And I got one that's better than that.
So do I.
All right. So you're number what are we at? Number 3.
All right. I like going back to these little towns that really don't know what's
The
going
little
on.
towns are the funniest ones.
Oh, they're the greatest because you don't know what to expect. Especially this little town called Waterville.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but United States, there's a cold season.
Yep.
There's a cold season. There's a flu season.
Yep.
And you get it. And most people who have colds do one thing: sneeze.
Yep.
But one thing that helps combat sneezing is blowing your nose.
Yep.
Well, in Waterville, it is illegal to blow your nose in public. I wonder how many people get the cold. How many people get colds in Waterville at this point?
Yeah. All right. Number 3 for me, we see advertising all over the place. Driving, advertising somewhere. But it's illegal for Maine or in Maine to have any advertisements in cemeteries. The last place I ever thought I would see advertisement would be a cemetery. I
would love to see that. I would love to see that where somebody's got like for rent or for sale, and they've got an arrow pointing at a plot. I think it'd be great for rent.
Or a movie poster in the cemetery says now playing at the local theater, The Living Dead.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
I don't know. I don't know why it has to be a law, but I've never seen a cemetery advertised. But
neither have I.
You're number 2.
My number 2. You're gonna love this. Is your number 3?
Nice. We finally got one.
We went 13 picks before we finally get to one.
Yeah. So your number 2 is advertising. Yeah, that one. Yeah. My number 2, and I'm still trying to figure out why this has to be a law or why they made it a law. But you cannot park in front of a Dunkin' Donuts.
Why is that a law?
I don't know.
Oh, it pisses off the cops.
That's the only thing I think of. I don't know, but I don't know.
Wow. I don't think I want to be near Dunkin' Donuts at that point.
You're number 1 now.
I have this great feeling. Since you brought up the airport and gambling.
Yep.
I went that direction in a different way. Gambling, this would be definitely a gamble. Especially if you do this.
Kind of like maybe
stepping out of stepping out of an airplane while it's in flight. That's a gamble. I think that's a huge gamble, and it's illegal.
To me, that would be called suicide.
It would be stupid.
And stupid. But that is my number 1. That is it is legal to step on an airplane once it's in flight. Again, who did this? And why? I mean, you can't ask why, but
The funny thing is like who's gonna arrest the person after they've stepped out of the airplane?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I saw that one too, and I'm just like, okay, that's number one. I don't know what could top that one. You know,
It was tough. It was tough to find something to top it.
yeah. All right, so we're moving to the other side of the states, and we're going to go to Washington State. So I will start. Um, Honestly, I don't know which way. I can see us having one or two this round. There's a lot to pick from, a lot of weird ones. So, all right. So my number 5. If you need a new mattress, you cannot buy them on Sundays.
I'm hoping I don't need a mattress on Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. So don't buy it on Sundays.
If I need a mattress on Sunday, that means Saturday was real fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Very dangerous and very deadly and very not healthy for the mattress.
Yep. All right. You're number 5.
All right. Teresa and Ryan know what I'm going to say, but that's funny because they know my grandfather. Our grandfather had a camp, had a hunting camp in Loretto, little town outside Vulcan. You've gone by it, and he had indoor plumbing when he started the generator. If you didn't start the generator, you were outdoors. Yep. He had an outhouse. I'm not a person who asks permission to go to the outhouse. I usually tell you, hey, I'm going to the bathroom and go. But in Washington, it's illegal to sleep in an outhouse without the owner's permission. Okay. I'm not asking permission to go to the bathroom or fall asleep. This might be a reason why you need a new mattress on a Sunday.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That makes I don't know. All right, my number 4. You like to grill. I like to grill. We like to eat.
I do.
Yeah, and I would guess Ryan, Teresa, and Eric all like to eat too. But on Sundays, you better plan because you cannot buy meat on Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw that.
Yeah, I like the caption under it. I guess Washington doesn't want you to do anything on Sundays. You can't buy mattress, can't buy meat.
You can't do a lot of things on Sundays in Washington.
Yeah. So you're number 4.
Well, it wouldn't be C2C unless you decide to snipe me. My number 4 is your number 4. When I saw that, I'm thinking, okay, I didn't realize that. And that's the funny thing is a lot of stores here in like Teresa says, a lot of stores are closed on Sunday. You know,
other places. I mean, it used to be that you couldn't find anything open on Sundays. Now,
right,
you know.
Right. And the funny thing is, my mom's youngest brother Randy used to live in Washington, so we could probably
confirm
back all these stories up. But the funny thing is, in Italy, half the stuff in Italy isn't open after noon on Sunday.
Yeah, that's something I think people should look into again. Is close on Sundays, give it back to the family days.
Exactly.
All right, number 3, and again, I think this is common sense in most states. I don't know why Washington needs to put it in law, but I know you can't deface the flag. I don't know why, I know why, but in Washington, it is against the law to paint polka dots on the American flag.
Why are you putting polka dots on?
It sounds like something that a certain counterpart would do because of his childish acts. But
you mean Dusty Rhodes? Oh, sorry. No.
That would be something. But yeah, can't paint polka dots on an American flag.
Did you see that? Dusty Rhodes goes to Washington and gets arrested because he's got an American flag with black and yellow polka dots.
Yeah.
And he's just a poor man he's just a Plymouth son.
Yeah, from the sun. All right, you're number 3.
My number 3. I've never claimed this. I have never claimed this. And it's funny to think, and this day and age and social media, this must mean people are getting arrested left and right. Especially. Well, there's laws of reason because somebody's done it once.
Yep.
And this is funny and social media. So anybody who's watching us in Washington, I would think long and hard about this, especially if you claim to be this. But it's illegal to pretend one's parents are rich.
What?
It is illegal to pretend. Say if I were living in Washington and say, hey, my parents are rich. It is illegal to pretend your parents are rich.
I missed the parent part. It kind of, internet things. And I was just like, what? But pretending your parents are rich. Okay.
Yep. So people in social media really needs to be careful in Washington. Yes, you can pretend you're poor.
All right. So my number 2 is, and again, Teresa made a comment earlier. Somebody must have done this. So a store must have done this. Do not display hypnotized people in store windows. Yeah, I had that too.
My first question is, how do you know they're hypnotized?
Exactly. And with number 2, why? I don't know. Your number 2.
My number 2. Now this bears the question. Remember, we had an audience member say somebody must have done this.
Yep.
Then you're going to have somebody needs to explain this one to me, because if somebody's done it, somebody's been in prison with a felony. Now you've seen the movie Harry and the Hendersons, right?
Oh, classic, yes.
Classic. They had a Bigfoot, right?
Please tell me it's illegal. It's legal to have a Bigfoot as a pet. Please.
No. It's not. It might be. It might be. Who knows? But this isn't it. But it is harassing a Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or any other undiscovered subspecies is a felony. And we had somebody say somebody must have done it.
Man, people. So here's one that'll get you to make you go on, because I've had X-rays. I'm guessing, Tim, you've had X-rays, and the viewers, I'm guessing, has X-rays. But X-rays may never be used to fit shoes.
I fit shoes.
To fit a shoe, yes. I don't know how that comes into play, but okay.
I don't know how that happens. I saw that and it confused me even more. I'm like, how is that possible?
Yeah.
The radiation would kill you. I don't get that.
I don't know. You're number 1.
That was that your number 1?
That was my number 1.
Oh, wow. Mine's better. I know mine. Halloween, right?
Yep.
Halloween. Better yet, let's go back. Let's go away from Halloween.
Uh-oh.
You like a Tootsie Pop, right? Or a Blow Pop, right?
Yep.
Them things are amazing. Those things are
Don't
awesome.
try to figure out how many licks it takes.
Right. It's only 3. It's only 3. Don't worry. But in Washington, lollipops are banned.
What?
Yep.
They're banned.
Banned.
So you're telling me a 25-cent lollipop here in Minnesota probably gonna call me $8 on the black market in Washington because they're all hiding them.
Yep.
They're banned. Wow.
Why?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's Washington, all right.
Yeah,
Wow.
we thought Alabama came up with some crazy ones, and then I went to Washington one.
Well, I don't know. There's some crazy ones still to come because we're gonna move a little down south to Oregon, who I know J Mac's not watching, but I'm gonna have to post him in this because him and his brother and Dave all live in Oregon. So, all right. So start with your number 5.
My number 5. You know how we started this off with, like we're wrestling fans, we like wrestling, and we like women.
Yep.
And to be honest, I've had fun watching women's wrestling before, and I enjoy it. I like watching Alexa Bliss take on anybody.
Yep.
That's cool, and I like that. Has the WWE or AEW or WCW or TNA or Impact or Ring of Honor ever been to a little town called Salem?
Possibly, I would think so.
Possibly. Here's the funny thing is, did they let the women wrestle?
I don't know.
It's illegal for women to wrestle in Salem.
Well, all right.
Yep.
All right. That's a good starter one. I like that one. I think I got to get started here. And my number 5, if you're roller skating, they are not allowed in the bathroom in Portland.
Wow.
Okay. So if you're skating around in a skating rink, take those skates off before you go to the bathroom because you can't have them in the bathroom.
That makes no sense. What do you got to do? Take them off and then put them? I don't know, but my feet when I take roller skates off, my feet swell up.
Yeah, I haven't roller skated in years.
It's been. I think the last time I did it was Escanaba back when in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Holy smokes.
Yeah. So, all right. You're number 4.
I don't want to be the guy in yeah, I have to
comment on the night right now.
It is.
I would agree. Yeah, it's probably a little dangerous.
That's where you sit down and just pee.
Yep.
That's just me. I don't want to know who's going to be on this patrol for this my number 4.
Okay.
Because I'd be literally scared at this point. And who's actually checking every container on the side of the road?
I saw this one.
You saw this one?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the pee jugs in Trailer Park Boys. I don't know if you saw the Trailer Park Boys, but
a little bit.
But it is illegal to place a container filled with human fecal matter on the side of the highway. Yeah. I think I just let that go.
Yeah. How would a business card read truck happen? But again, yeah, how would you get someone to apply for that job?
That's
shit.
Yeah.
No. My number 4. I kind of feel this is the reason why our buddy Dave Messerall is not married because I think he wants to have his wedding here and they can't. In Portland, Oregon, you cannot get married at a skating rink
because you can't wear your skates in the bathroom.
See, that's why I think Dave's not married. I think this is why I'm going to bring it up to him next time I see him.
Yeah.
He wants to get married in a skating rink and he can't.
And that's probable. That's possible.
All right, you're number 4. No, you're number 3. You started.
3. This might be another reason why too. We're gonna go a little 4 bros. A little 4 bros, not big 4 bros. I'm not gonna say from experience, okay? But I tend to be a little bit of a talker. I can be a little bit of a talker. And I tend to be a little bit of a talker in the bedroom.
Yep.
Can't. I can't. And this is why I'm never going to Oregon, because I'll be arrested. But I want to find the person who is going to arrest me and shake their hand before they arrest me. Because it is illegal to whisper dirty words in your partner's ear during sex. So I'm guessing it's okay to scream it?
I don't know. That's something we'll have to find out on Four Bros. We'll have to bring that one up too on Four Bros. So, yeah. So number 3 for me, and I don't know why, and I've seen it done, and my younger days probably had it done too. It is illegal to be towed behind a moving vehicle while on a sled or a skateboard in order to catch a ride.
Yeah, I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah, I know exactly.
I know I've been on a sled and I've been towed behind a car before.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I lived in Wisconsin for dang it.
Yep. Yeah, that is. Eric's got a point right there. This is why we don't live in Oregon. That's winter fun in the Midwest, exactly.
Right.
So you're number 2.
Okay, I'm not this guy. As we can tell, I'm not in the world's greatest shape anymore. And I used to like going to the gym a little bit. And we talked this. We had this conversation earlier where I drive a lot more than I used to. Now I drive more. But one may not test their physical endurance while driving a car on the highway. I'm sorry, but I'm not lifting weights and I'm not doing all that stuff in the car no. Not happening.
I saw that one, and the first thing that popped into mind was the movie Dumb and Dumber, where Jim Carrey's on the passenger side and he's going like this. It makes me feel like I'm running very, very fast. That's the first thing that popped into mind. Unfortunately, I did not have that one on there, and I thought about putting it on there, but yeah. My number 2 is in Marion. It is illegal to eat a donut while walking backwards on city streets.
So it's okay to eat a donut. Is it okay? Yep. My question. I know it's legal to eat a donut and on a city street. Walk backwards on a city street. You just can't do them together.
You cannot do them together. Yes.
Can you eat a donut then walk backwards on a city street? Is that legal?
I would assume so. You're not eating the donut. The donut's gone. So, and again, why? And who's out there enforcing it? We got carriers out there. I don't know.
Is it somebody? I want to know. I want to see that person at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest, that sounds like something J Mac or Dave have probably done.
Dave would probably do that.
Yeah.
All right. You're number 1.
All right. I'm a big guy. I'm thinking it's pretty obvious. I think I've said it 3 times in this show alone.
We're both big guys.
Yeah. And I'm a bit of I like a bit of ice cream.
Yep.
Like I've been known to eat some ice cream, and I've been known to eat ice cream on Sunday.
Yep.
I'm never going to Oregon because I like to eat ice cream on Sundays.
Yep.
You can't in Oregon.
Again, who's policing that one in the household? That would be a great argument. The husband goes and grabs a bowl of ice cream, and they start a fight. The woman calls the cop. He's eating ice cream on a Sunday.
Could you see that the kid? Could you see say like you got a 6-year-old son / daughter? Because I don't want to be sexist. Yeah. They just got in trouble. This is where it could happen. You got a little vindictive, little 5 or 6-year-old son / daughter, and they just got in trouble, and they call the cops because dad / mom decided to ground them, and then mom / dad decided to have ice cream on Sunday, and they call 911.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like people. People are mean.
So my number one, I think it's funny, but I think it's could be kind of useful, I guess.
Really?
Not only could I guess police write tickets, but citizens could issue tickets to traffic officers.
That I knew. I think Wisconsin you can do that too. I think Wisconsin and Michigan you can do that too. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Matter of fact,
Teresa's
I
into
almost-
something.
yeah, but it happened to me once in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what is it? I was going to the Port Plaza Mall. I was following a police officer going into the Port Plaza Mall, and he went in the wrong way, in the wrong entrance into the parking lot, and I followed him in.
Oh, okay.
And he decided to pull me over. And he says, "You know why I pulled you over?" And I said, "For doing what you just did. Have a nice day." And he just let me go. I'm like, that was luck.
Yep. All right, you're number one.
That was my number one. You told me my number.
We took it.
No. My number one was the ice cream on Sundays.
Oh, that's what I said. That's right. I started. Okay.
Yeah, I started.
Whatever. We're lost here. All right. So this next date, first of all, I gotta say, Tim, I don't know if you got my message.
Oh yeah.
Today is National West Virginia Day. So happy to everybody in West Virginia, including my wife and son and mother-in-law who are in West Virginia visiting some family. So it was kind of ironic that we're doing West Virginia as our sixth state today. So, and I kind of hope my son does number one, but I know he's not going to because it's funny. But so my number 5 is no children may attend school with their breath smelling like wild onions.
It's West Virginia.
Yeah.
I now realize I have to be very careful because I have this feeling you're now is your in-laws from West Virginia?
She's got family down there. I don't know if they're actually from there, but
okay, I just want to be careful because
yeah.
West Virginia.
Oh yeah. So if
West Virginia can be a bit
weird.
weird.
Brush his teeth.
West Virginia can be a bit weird, a little bit weirder than Alabama.
Oh yeah.
And it definitely explains my number one.
All right, you're number 5.
My number 5, and I've got my number 5. I think plenty of my family members would be broke because of my number 5. I would definitely be number 5. I would be broke. For each act of public swearing. Now, anybody who knows my brother swears like it's a comma. But for each act of public swearing, a person shall be fined $1.
Well, you know, West Virginia's getting rich though. I mean,
Yeah,
and again, who's going to police that? I mean,
Zach, please.
yeah.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yep. All right, my number 4. I know we travel. Some people travel by plane, car, train. But if you're traveling by train, don't fall asleep because it's illegal to snooze on the train.
I've broken that law.
Oh,
Not in West Virginia, and it's kind of a law in Italy too.
oh, okay.
I've broken that law here.
Uh-oh.
Which is him. I've broken that law. My stepchildren have broken that law. My wife has broken that law. I think her dad and her mom have broken that law. I think anybody who's been on a train has broken that law.
Yeah. So you're number 4.
Is your number 4?
Oh, okay. Oh, sniped it again. All right. So my number 3. Now we're going to do a little 4 bros, but I'm going to try to PG it a little bit. It is illegal for a male to have fun with an animal as long as it does not exceed 40 pounds.
How's that not your number one?
Oh, because I got a better number one.
How is that not your number one?
But yeah,
Holy smokes. That's oh my god, that is West Virginia to the T at this point. That is like.
But the thing that catches me is it's okay if it's over 40 pounds.
It's West Virginia. Oh my lord. Please.
Yeah.
No.
So you're number 3.
It's not that. Wow. I don't know. How do you come back from that?
Exactly, Teresa. I totally get it. I don't know.
Now I'm starting to worry about the firemen and because they could, this makes me concerned about not about West Virginia, but yeah, I guess that's okay. A cow, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that might be the new comment of the night, Teresa.
This show has took a weird turn. Weird.
Right.
Okay. One of the big sex symbols of the public workers, firemen, right?
Yep.
Policemen and firemen, and this has me concerned that the firefighters have done this while fighting a fire, which makes me scared. But it's illegal for a fireman to flirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
Is he not allowed to? Okay, is he not allowed to flirt because he's a fireman, or is he not allowed to flirt while
I
he's?
thought it said not to flirt while women are passing by.
Oh boy, this guy! Boy, are the firemen gay?
I don't know.
Holy
I don't know.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, I saw that one too. So my number 2 is your number 5, I think it is. While swearing in public, should be fined $1.
Yep. You need to win it. My family would need to win the lottery just to pay that bill.
No kidding. No kidding. So you're number 2.
My number 2. You like going to the theater, right? The movie theater. Yep. Right. Yeah. I tend to go out like this to the movie theater. And you've been to the theater with me before, plenty of times, matter of fact.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, Teresa's been to the theater with me before. My brother's been to the theater with me before. I don't really know if Eric has been to the movies with me, to be honest. But if you notice, I'm wearing a hat.
Yep.
I tend to wear hats when I leave the house.
Yep.
So, which means at the theater, I'm wearing a hat 99% of the time.
Yep.
It is illegal to wear a hat in the theater. I like my hat. I'm sorry, but if people don't notice, I found out like 6 years ago that there's 5 or 6 years ago, there's a bald spot here. I didn't know that. There's a story that goes around that the wife loves to tell me, and I have another cousin who says you didn't know, where all of a sudden they took a picture from behind. We were in a chocolate store, a lint factory store, and somebody took a picture from behind, and all of a sudden there's this bald spot right about yay big in the back of my head that I didn't know I had, and now I wear the hat all the time.
All right, so you're not going to West Virginia then to go to a movie, I guess.
No,
My number 1, and I would be so proud if my son broke this law. I don't know, but I know they're not in Ellerson. I know they're not there, so it's going to be hard for them. But in that city, you may not walk a lion, tiger, or leopard, even if it's on a leash.
I'd like to see him get a lion, tiger, or leopard.
Oh, exactly. I would be, and to have him walking down the leash, go ahead, write him a ticket, see what happens.
Because your son would let the leash go. Oh, I saw that one. I went, that doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, but I would be so proud of my boy if he did that.
I would be proud of him too, to be honest.
Come home and Dad, guess what I did? I got a ticket for what? I was walking a tiger down the street.
Jeez.
I would frame that ticket. All right, you're number one. Uh-oh, Tim froze. Uh-oh, Tim.
What happened to my ticket?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
now.
back. All right.
Well, I thought because of the tiger they didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. All right. I'm gonna. Is your family staying in a hotel? Just out of curiosity.
No, actually they're not. They're saving a little bit of money, but okay.
Okay. So they're staying with they're staying with somebody.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Please tell me
Right,
it's illegal.
Huh?
Please tell me that's illegal.
No. If they would have stayed in a hotel room, it is what they've done in the hotel room could have been illegal.
Okay.
But I don't know about you, but are you naked when you go take a shower?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 99.9% of the people in the world are naked when they take a shower.
Yep.
Are you naked in a shower in a hotel room? I don't know why it makes a difference, but
Yeah.
and I don't know who's really trying to enforce this law,
But
but it's because it's illegal to shower while naked in a hotel room. I'm sorry, but I'm going to guess that anybody who visits West Virginia has broken that law.
I wish my family would have stayed in a hotel room.
Call up the police going, yeah, 911, what's your emergency? There's a naked woman in
the shower.
107. She's naked and she's getting into a shower. I'm sure that's not illegal. Not according to your law.
Yeah. It's on the internet. It's true.
That's right.
Wow. Yeah. What a way to end that one, though, on two wild number ones there. So, but Tim, you got final thoughts?
Thank you everybody for who tuned in, turned on, whatever. Hopefully you didn't get turned on. It'd be a little weird. But thank you to Eric and Teresa and Ryan. This is one of those two categories that we really like. If anybody's got anything that they want us to rank or decide to just destroy, that's we can do it. Just shoot us a message and we'll do our best.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Tim said, thanks Teresa, Eric, Ryan for jumping on. Yeah, we like doing these shows. Catch us tonight by hopefully me. I should be on, but Between the Ropes will be on tonight. Wednesdays kind of been hit or miss, so we'll see what shows pop on there. And if you're watching, who knows? We might get a replay of this show later on. So just keep throwing your comments out there, and you guys want to see something else or rank something, let us know, because we haven't said no to nobody yet. So,
but then again, we haven't said yes to anybody either.
Exactly. So, but you'll see
Somebody's
myself
got to be the first.
on Saturday.
Somebody's got to be the first.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you'll see myself, Tim, and the rest of us on deck on Saturday breaking down some baseball action. So, with that being said, Tim, thank you again. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, and catch us next week for C2C Rankem. Have a good one.